trade when you refer a new customer. So that's why my account grew so fast. I referred a lot of customers, and with all the guarantees and all the registrations in Denver, Colorado and everything, it's easy for me to refer people. The facts are there. Okay, let me show you. So you go to futures. You see how I highlighted futures at the bottom. You hit invited me. Again, it's still a group trade, but it's a smaller group. So you see how it says BG Wealth Sharing and the date. And then there's a new button. This is all part of the 10-year software agreement, which ends in 2032. So hop on board. Okay, you hit confirm to follow the order. You see that at the bottom third in yellow writing, confirm to follow the order. Boom. Then you hit done okay at the very bottom, done okay. Boom. Already followed the order. Then you always hit position order to make sure you're in queue. But now there's probably only 25,000 of us who get this bonus code. It's like 12,500 who are the new people from yesterday, and the 12,500 people who are doing the referral marketing, which is optional, which I do. Okay, so we're done. So we go home and we log out, hit avatar, hit settings, log out. Okay, let's go back to my account. So I'm gonna stop the screen share again, get into my account, because I'm gonna teach you what's going on with my account. Okay, alrighty, let's screen share again. There, I've logged into my account. Again, my account's over 24,000. I started with just 501. Let me show you my deposit history. So hopefully this will make sense. Hopefully you're taking notes. Because folks, join me at the blackjack table of BG Wealth Share, okay? We're just using our discretionary income, okay? $501. We can teach you through our Zooms and live meetings. We can teach you. Look at my history. Look at what I've done. At the bottom, my very first deposit, October 27th, $501. But look at all the other deposits that you're seeing. Some of these deposits are for me referring other people. It's very easy. I share my code. I do a Zoom. I bring them to someone else's Zoom. I show them a pre-recorded Zoom. I show them a 2-minute video or a 6-minute video, or Richard Che's 1 hour and 40-minute video, whatever. You see, when people get in, I get bonuses. Also, on my birthday, I get a $100 bonus. Also, bumping up to level 1, I get a $100 bonus. And then when I bump up to level 2, I get a $300 bonus. And then I get $30. Well, I get $150 every 10 days as a level 2 and $30 every 10 days as a level 1. So you can see, doing the share economy, I get deposits. But look what's happening now. On January 5th of this year, I like the system. I checked it out. So again, I'm not putting a lot of money in. Trust me. I still have my real estate license. So if any of you want to buy a home, you need to save up $100,000. If you're going to buy a nice piece of property in California, you need to save up $200,000. So here, I'm showing you I deposited $2,000 4 times in January. So I put in about $8,700 into the program. That's it. Very little money. I put in $8,700. But what's happened? My account is already reaching almost 25,000. Okay, now let's go to the last trade. Let's go to futures. Let's see. They may have settled the last trade. So I hit historical orders. It's there. This morning, an hour ago. It settled at 10:57 a.m. Oh, it was a good payout. Look at the payout. Rate of return 64.91%. I almost made the maximum 65%. Look at that. I had 243 and 77 cents at risk. Again, I had a bet on the blackjack table of 243.77. I won. I got my principal back, and I made 158 and $23. Do you see that, everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, is this the easiest side gig? Again, we are the share economy. Our founder is mid-40s, okay? And he understands the share economy. He grew up with a cell phone in his mouth and Facebook in his mouth, okay? That young generation, right? Now, you could do this business because remember, the share economy is like you share your car, you're doing Uber and Lyft, you drive people from point A to point B, but you're wearing out your car, burning gas, cost of insurance, blah, blah, blah. Then the other part of the share economy is you use your motorbike, e-bike, or you run real fast, or your car, and you're delivering food, you know, DoorDash or Instacart, groceries, etc. That's the share economy. That's side gigs that many people understand and do. Please share to everybody that could gather up 501. Again, we're talking regular humans, regular Americans, and show them this. Where with 1 minute